you've all seen the shell game, where an item is placed under a shell on a table along with two other shells that have nothing under them. The person controlling the game then mixes the three shells by changing their positions numerous times, and then asks the observer to choose the shell with the item under it. It's sometimes tied to a prize if you successfully identify the shell with the item, but it's not quite as easy as it seems. We're easily distracted by the movement of the shells, and the observer often chooses the wrong shell. You need to keep your eyes on the prize. Hebrews 12, 1 and 3 in the Message reads this way. Do you see what this means? All those pioneers who blazed the way, all these veterans cheering us on? It means we better get on with it. Strip down, start running, and never quit. No extra spiritual fat, no parasitic sins. Keep your eyes on Jesus, who both began and finished the race we're in. Study how he did it, because he never lost sight of where he was headed. That exhilarating finish in and with God. He could put up with anything along the way. Cross, shame, whatever. And now he's there in the place of honor, right alongside God. When you find yourself flagging in your faith, go over the story again, item by item. That long litany of hostility he plowed through. That will shoot adrenaline into your souls. This chapter follows chapter 11, where we have the list of the people of faith who've gone before us. In light of their excellent examples, we're challenged to persist, to put on our running shoes and follow in their footsteps. Never quit. Never give up. I love how this translation states, no parasitic sins. Sins that eat away at our souls and destroy our spiritual passion. But then we're challenged to keep our eyes on Jesus. Another translation says, fix your eyes on Jesus. Keep your eyes on the prize. Jesus never lost sight of his goal. Because he was resolutely focused on his goal, he was able to endure everything that came across his path, including the cross, including the shame. The Apostle Paul stated in Philippians chapter 1, verses 20 to 22, for I fully expect and hope that I will never be ashamed, but that I will continue to be bold for Christ as I have been in the past. And I trust that my life will bring honor to Christ whether I live or die. For to me, living means living for Christ, and dying is even better. Obviously, Paul too had his eyes firmly fixed on the prize. So the call for you and me is clear. We need to keep our eyes on the prize, firmly fixed on Jesus. When we take our eyes off of him, and it happens to all of us, we must go back and consider what Jesus endured for us. Return to the basics of our faith to remind us again of what we believe and whom we believe in. Let's keep our eyes on the prize, church.